Hi, I'm Dino Cazares from the group Fear Factory, and I'm here in Tokyo at Club Quattro playing tonight, and you're watching me on Metalship. Well, we liked a lot of different music. We liked a lot of metal. We liked a lot of industrial music. We liked a lot of death metal and grindcore. And we were a fan of all those kinds of music. So we kind of, when we started Fear Factory, we wanted to maybe make a band that was able to mesh all those together, from death metal to grindcore to heavy metal to industrial metal to, cyber metal, whatever you want to call it. We wanted to, and even some techno and Euro techno and stuff like that. We wanted to combine all that and just make a band like that, and that's what we did, Fear Factory.
Okay.
And Fear Factory, we wanted to come up with a name that meant, something that wasn't a typical metal band name. So Fear Factory was anything that manufactures fear. Everything from church, religion, school, politics, things like that, technology, and we wanted to combine all those different types of topics, and make a band that was just able to do a lot of different things. The sound and the songs and the lyrics and stuff like that came naturally, but the technological side, like recording stuff, that was where we really strived to try to make something sound different. Musically, we were there because we already had heavy vocals with melodic choruses before anybody else had that. So we already had that. We had syncopated kick drums with the guitar riffs. So we already had that, but it was just the production side was where we really had to strive and try to, make something that was different back in 1992. Well, I can't really name all the bands that we were influenced by. It's a lot. Like I said earlier, it was like industrial, death metal, techno, grindcore, all that. We were influenced by all that, and we just mixed it all together.
And this hasn't changed?
No.
Until now?
No. My influences definitely have not changed. Of course, you get influenced by other things here and there. We get a lot of influence, conceptually, we get a lot of influence by movies and books. It's just stuff you see on the news and YouTube, things like that. But the same ideas are still there, and we get a lot of influence from those little influences from those elements, and we try to bring them along to the band. Well, of course, when I was at a Fear Factory, I was influenced by other things, and I was playing with other musicians, and I felt that musically that I was able to explore different things. And when I came back into Fear Factory and I did the record Mechanized, I brought some of those elements into that record. But when we went to make the Industrialist album, we wanted to take it back to the old school style. Well, it hasn't really changed much. I mean, we've obviously gotten older, and we've gotten wiser, and we've learned how to work with each other. Back in the day, we were around each other 24/7, and we constantly toured the world. And Fear Factory was a really big band, and we were around each other 24/7. And just eventually, we got into an argument, which led to me leaving the band. But over the years, obviously all of that's changed. We've grown up, and our relationship has become excellent. It's become a great working relationship, and it felt like it was before we were doing all the arguments. We were just getting along. We were working really hard. We were, a lot of the the topics we were talking about. We were able to discuss them without getting into arguments, and now it's just flowing really well. I definitely try to share, because now it's only 2 people instead of 4, you know what I mean? And sometimes, you know, having too many cooks in the kitchen, sometimes somebody's going to get burnt. So now it's just, you know, me and Burton, and it's much easier. You know, we don't have to worry about anybody else trying to, you know, force their opinion on us. I have no complications. That's been done for a long time. Well, you know, a lot of the earlier records, you know, it was mainly, you know, just me and Burton and Herrera writing a lot of the music and the songs, and you know, whenever we came up with subjects, we always discussed them all the time. You know, what we were talking about, and we always gave our opinion about what we thought was cool to sing about. And nothing has changed since then. Now it's just me and Burton doing the thing together, and it works out great. Yeah, the lyrical themes deal with it's an automaton, it's a robot, and it's become sentient. It's realized that it's not a human, and it's fighting for more existence. In other words, he is searching for the creator to, you know, either update his technology, or, you know, to try to extend his life, because a new model of robots have come out. It's like a new MacBook. Every 6 months a new MacBook comes out, you want to get the latest model. That's how it is with robots. You know, a new robot has come out, and the old robot is becoming, they're trying to eradicate the robots, and they're trying to get rid of them. And it's trying to fight for more life. Yeah, we're going to be touring for the rest of this year, 2012. We're going to be doing a tour in Australia, New Zealand, and we go back over to Europe. We do a 2-month tour there with Devin Townsend. Come back into the States. We start another tour in March. Then we're going to do some more Southern festivals in Europe, and then we're going to be doing a new record. 2013, late 2013 or early 2014. Technically, I really love the drums. I just wish I knew how to play them physically, but I prefer the guitar. Bass is because I necessarily have to play it, yes. I try to, you know, it's really hard to try to do so many other projects when Fear Factory is really consuming a lot of my time. Unfortunately, because of that, other projects suffer, like Assassino and Divine Heresy. I've been meaning to try to find the time to go ahead and continue with those projects, but time has been very limited because Fear Factory's been consuming a lot of it, touring around the world, you know, making records and so on and so on. But hopefully, you know, sometime later this year I'll get some time. Japan, probably like 5 times now. Yeah. Always as a band member, yeah. The last time we were here was 2 years ago. We were here with Metallica, and then before that, I was here 10 years ago with Fear Factory in 2001, and then before that, I was here in '99. So 4 times. Definitely different experience. I mean, everywhere we go, you know, from Europe to even Canada, even Mexico, you know, all the different countries, just different experiences, you know. We really enjoy Japan, you know. It's a great country to come visit. They have a lot of cool, you know, everything is like a cartoon here. You know, everything, you buy candy and it comes in a cartoon package. You know, you go buy, just the advertisement here is so, you know, cartoony, and everything's just blown up. It's just cool to see, and it's cool to try a different food, and to experience a different culture, you know. I would love to go to a lot of the other countries, like, you know, Indonesia and Thailand, and, you know, countries like that. Even Israel, but I know that's not going to happen. Where else haven't I been to? I've been to pretty much almost everywhere, yeah. But I'd love to play Hawaii.
Sure. It's very close.
I've been to Hawaii, but I never played Hawaii. Yeah, we were on tour with a band called Shadows Fall, and they had a bass player named Ed. One night we were getting drunk, and he threw up all over me. He threw up all over my bunk, because we have bunks in the bus. We have sleeping bunks. And he threw up in my bunk and all over my arm. And I was so drunk I went to sleep, I didn't care. But the next morning it smelled really bad. And so the next day he took all my sheets and he cleaned everything and washed everything. So that was really cool.